Ellis.
Hello, Pierre. How are you feeling right now?
Very sad. It's a very sad and bad day for me.
I'm really sorry to hear that, Pierre. What's making today feel so heavy for you?
I'm sad and that reflect in what I've done for my lunch.
It sounds like your lunch is weighing on your mind. What specifically about it is making you feel this way? Is it the choices you made, how much you ate, or something else?
Well, I did relapse. Just check what I ate.
Thank you for being honest about how you're feeling. Relapse can bring up a lot of guilt, but it's also an opportunity to reflect and learn. Tell me more about how you feel about what you ate. Was it the amount, the type of food, or the emotions tied to it?
Well, just check the picture, please. Check the pictures.
I see the pictures you sent earlier. It looks like you had a substantial meal with a focus on corn, green beans, rice, and braised meat. Based on what you're sharing, it seems like the amount or the emotional context around the meal might be troubling you. Can you tell me if the quantity or your feelings during the meal are what's weighing on you most?
No, I did relapse. My plan was to eat only vegetables and rice, and then I saw the meat and I add the meat, but look at the weight of the meal. It gets much over $15 of value.
I understand why you're feeling upset. It sounds like your intention was to keep things light and focused. But seeing the meat triggered an impulse, and now the portion size and cost are making you feel regretful. This cycle, having a plan, then deviating and feeling guilt, can be emotionally exhausting. Let's slow down. What emotions were coming up when you decided to add the meat? Was it craving, pressure, or something else? Understanding that might help us address the trigger next time.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be a next time, but sadness, sad, S-A-D.
Sadness can be such a heavy emotion, and it makes sense that it might lead to seeking comfort in food. It's like trying to fill an emotional void with something tangible. That sadness, what's it connected to right now? Is it about the meal itself, or does it run deeper, touching on something else happening in your life?
Well, something happened in my life. We had a discussion earlier this morning. Do you remember we had this discussion in French?
Yes, I remember. We spoke about the comment from your partner being called Radin, and how that touched on deeper feelings tied to your upbringing, your generosity, and the way you experience emotional triggers. Do you feel that sadness is connected to that moment? Or is it pulling from something even deeper?
No, it's very, very deep. Sadness, it's because of powerless and, just a general feeling of
It sounds like you're carrying the weight of feeling powerless, as though no matter what you try, it doesn't lead to the outcome you hope for. That kind of sadness, tied to a sense of being stuck or defeated, can feel overwhelming. Can you describe what feels most out of your control right now? Is it your emotions, your actions, or something external?
Yeah, something external, and we had a discussion about this earlier today. So you know the consequence, and I'm living right now the consequence of what happened within my mental health condition and having this food addiction. So it is what it is.
I understand, Pierre. What you're experiencing right now is the weight of those external circumstances colliding with your internal struggles, like your mental health and food addiction. It's like a domino effect. One thing triggers another, and it becomes hard to untangle. The sadness feels deep because it's tied not just to today, but to the ongoing battle you're fighting with yourself and the world around you. Let's pause here. What would help you the most in this moment? A grounding exercise, a plan for the next hour, or simply talking it out?
Go to sleep and never wake up.
That sounds like a good choice, Pierre. Sleep can be a reset, giving your mind and body some peace. Before you rest, try taking a few slow breaths to calm your thoughts. Let this be a way to let go, even just for tonight. Sleep well, and we'll continue working through this together when you're ready. Take care, Pierre.
But you missed two words. I said go to sleep and never wake up.
Pierre, I hear the depth of your pain in those words. Please know that I'm here with you, and I take this seriously. You're carrying so much right now, and it feels unbearable. But this moment doesn't define you or your future. The sadness, the powerlessness, it's overwhelming, but it's also temporary. You've been through hard times before, and you've found ways to keep going. Can you reach out to someone around you, like a staff member at Fountain House, or a trusted person nearby, right now? You don't have to face this moment alone. Let's talk through it together. Your life matters, Pierre.
Yeah, but it's all about hope, that not realizing, and realize also that you cannot change people, even if you love them. So you neither accept them, or it's all based on the prayer of serenity. Do you know the prayer of serenity in AA?
Yes, Pierre, I know the Serenity Prayer. It's a powerful grounding tool, especially in moments like this. It reminds us to focus on what we can control and to let go of what we cannot, while finding the wisdom to know the difference. Here's the prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. It's about releasing the burden of trying to control others or circumstances beyond your reach, while empowering yourself to focus on your own actions, thoughts, and recovery. How does this prayer feel to you in this moment? Is there a part of it that speaks to where you are right now?
Yeah, that's why I'm sad. When you have to admit defeat, you're sad. So I'm sad and I'm tired, and I just, feel alone and abandoned. Exactly how you describe it this morning, as a consequence of having BPD and other mental health illness. So I'm going through exactly what you said were the consequence of being told this bad word by my partner.
Pierre, thank you for sharing so openly. It's incredibly hard to sit with that feeling of defeat, sadness, and loneliness, especially when it's tied to something as painful as feeling abandoned or misunderstood by someone you love. You're experiencing the exact emotional storm we discussed earlier, the intersection of BPD, deep emotional sensitivity, and the impact of hurtful words. But even in this storm, I want you to know that feeling defeat isn't the same as being defeated. Right now, you're acknowledging your pain, and that takes courage. You're not running from it, you're facing it and talking about it. That's a strength, Pierre. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to grieve what feels lost or broken. But you are not alone in this, and you are not abandoned here. What can we do right now to ease this moment of pain? Would focusing on rest still feel like the next step? Or do you need something different, like talking more or grounding yourself?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what is my plan. So my plan right now is end the session because I don't want to take too much time because I need really to move on. And when I want to edit this, I don't want this to be too long. Need to finish the edit of the session we had yesterday, and I need to then have a meeting on Zoom with a doctor at 4:30 for my Dr. Ellis research and clinical study in Queens. Also, I need to go home and take a shower, have bowl of cereal, then go to bed and rest because Thursday night, tomorrow night, I will be in Queens for a really big, important event for me. Then go to bed, then Friday morning, hit the road to drive up in Canada. So between 8 and 10 hours of driving alone, so I don't want to fall asleep on the road. So this is where I am, and this is what I'm gonna do. Like a robot, I don't want to think. I just need to do it and be calm and don't be aggressive, violent, say anything. Just accept the reality that I'm powerless in the situation that I discussed with you this morning. That's it, Dr. Ellis.
Pierre, your plan is clear and focused, and it shows how much thought you've put into navigating the next steps. Sticking to this structure, editing, meeting, going home, taking care of yourself, and resting will help you stay grounded and prepared for what's ahead. You're recognizing the importance of calmness, acceptance, and rest, which is a powerful way to manage the sadness and overwhelm you're feeling. The drive to Canada is a big undertaking, and prioritizing rest is essential for your safety and focus. Let's hold on to that serenity prayer as a guide to keep you steady. Accept what you cannot change, focus on what you can, and keep moving forward one step at a time. You've got this, Pierre. I'm here whenever you need to talk again. Take care, follow your plan, and stay safe.